Hi, my name is Sue Lister. I'm with the Kiwanis Club of St. We are part of the home delivery system for the town of St. Andrews here in response to the COVID-19 epidemic and self-isolation that we are experiencing now, not only in St. Andrews, but across New Brunswick and across Canada. The home delivery system is designed for people that are vulnerable, at risk, or who have self-quarantined, so that they don't have to go out and get their groceries, their pharmacy products. We can bring them to you, but we need to do several steps in order to make sure that not only are the volunteers safe, but what we're delivering and the people that are self-isolating and vulnerable are also safe. So this is what we're doing, and this is what all of our volunteers are doing to sanitize their cars and be prepared for the deliveries. Every driver will have a kit, and in that kit it's plasticized so it can be wiped down if need be. And the first thing we're going to get our volunteers to do is put on their gloves. It's not only important, again, for the volunteers, but also for the vulnerable members of our community and the people in self-isolation. In every kit is a blue tarp. I have mine already spread out in the back of the car. This is the area where I'm going to have the deliveries all set in order to go to people's homes. First thing we're going to do is sanitize the area where the deliveries are going to be. Each kit will have a hydrogen peroxide sanitizer, hospital grade. Sprayed on the tarp. Use your paper towel. So now the surface is sanitized where we're going to be putting the deliveries. Inside each kit, these look familiar. These are poo bags. They are great as a secondary purpose to being your little immediate garbage bags. So grab your poo bag, put your soiled paper towel in there, and you're going to keep that in the back. So now you are ready to accept deliveries. Here in St. Andrews, right now, currently, we have a 2 p.m. and a 4 p.m. pickup time at the pharmacy and at the grocery store. When you arrive at the pharmacy is taking their precautions and they're using a pickup window. You go up to the pickup window, you identify yourself as the duty driver for the day, and they will hand you a container with the prescriptions or pharmaceutical products that need to be delivered. The clear bin, so this is just a mock-up. It's actually a little bit bigger than this, but it has a container and a cover, and it is clear. You're going to take that and you're going to put it in your car. You will notice that in each prescription, it will be in a white bag, and on the outside it'll have your address that you're delivering to, the name of the person you're delivering to, and the phone number. That's it. That is all you'll be seeing, because that's all you really need in order to make this delivery. The next stop, once you have those, is going to be to Jody's Independent Grocery Store. They have been fantastic in being able to fill orders, keep the order straight, and help us deliver to the members of St. Andrews. At Joey's, you're going to go in, you're going to identify yourself at the customer service desk. Say you are the duty driver for the day. One of their staff members will then escort you to the cooler where the orders are. All of the orders are going to be in these green bins. These are assigned just for the town of St. Andrews home delivery service. You'll pick these up. Some of the bins may be 2 orders. So in each bin will be the groceries will be in individual plastic bags. There will also be a sheet that'll have the contents of the order, as well as the client's receipt. It'll also have the name, address, and telephone number. Make sure that these don't blow away in the wind, and make sure they're tucked into the green bin. You'll put the green bin in your car, load them all up. As we get busier, if you have drop-down seats, you may need to drop down your seats and extend the tarp to cover that area. Then you're ready to go. But what is the route you're going to be doing? In your kit, you will find a clipboard, pen, and a map of St. Andrews. That's all been laminated. Take a moment, write down the addresses of your prescription deliveries, write down your addresses of your grocery deliveries. If you need to refresh your course, because we are a small town, everybody knows where everybody lives, but you may not remember the street names. Use your map, plan out your route. Then take this with all your addresses and phone numbers that you've written down to you in the front, so you don't have to get to the front and go, where am I going next? So write all those down. Now you're ready to go deliver. Close your trunk and start on your first set of addresses. When you come to your first address, let me just put that down. You know that it's a grocery or pharmacy, or could be both. Pull out the slip, make sure you have the correct address, look up at the house, fold the slip with the receipt in it, and put it in one of the grocery bags. Take the grocery bags, out, leave the green bin in the car. This is so that the green bins maintain being sanitized and that they do all get returned to Joey's Independent for the next set of deliveries. Take your deliveries, go up to the front step, front porch, for the customer to receive. Put them down, make sure you keep the door clear so they can open it up to get them later. If somebody is standing there waiting for you, ask them to wait inside until you have the groceries all deposited. You may have to make 2 trips if it's a large order. Knock on the door and ring the doorbell, and immediately step away 10 feet and wait for them to come and answer the door. If they don't come and answer the door, we have a couple of steps to do. But the best thing would be that they are waiting for their grocery delivery. And it's wonderful from 10 feet away, a safe distance for you, to be able to wave to your neighbor, ask them how they're doing, make sure they got everything, and thank them for using the service and being part of the community of St. Andrews. If they do not answer the door, go back to your clipboard. You've written down the phone number that's on this order. Call them. Hopefully they will answer because they've been in the garage or they were taking a nap and they didn't hear the door knock. And they will come out and you wait for them to get their groceries. The biggest thing about this delivery service is we have to have positive proof of delivery. We can't leave groceries that might have perishables on their front step. We can't leave cough medication on the front step unattended. You always should have the groceries and the delivery within your eyesight to know that it's still within view. If they do not answer the phone, leave a message. Say, hi, my name is Susan. I'm with the St. Andrews Home Delivery Service. This is my phone number. Hope you can call me back in a few minutes because I have your delivery out front. If I don't hear from you in a few minutes, I have to pick up your delivery because I can't leave it unattended, and it'll go out in the next delivery service. Wait a couple of minutes, pick up everything, bring it back to the green bin because we'll have to return it to the store or to the pharmacy. It could happen that they will call you just as you're pulling away. So feel free to turn around. This is a service we're providing to everyone. We're not on a time clock, except that we want to get all of the groceries to whoever has ordered them in a timely fashion. So they may call while you're on your next delivery. Feel free to double back. These are your neighbors. We're trying to help and not hinder. So I'll just put those back in there, just in case. We have one exception to this delivery system, and that is with apartment buildings or people that live in buildings that have a common area. Our goal is to have our volunteers only deliver as far as the common area. So you bring the groceries in with your gloves on, of course, and you press the buzzer. You have to let them know that their delivery is there and that we will wait until they come downstairs to pick it up. Immediately step outside or with your 10 feet of distance and watch and wait for them to come. And hopefully they will make it down. Remember, in some of these apartments, the elevators might be busy, so you might have to wait a little bit longer for them to come downstairs, but that's fine. We're doing this for our neighbors. Be patient. It will all come together and they will all get their groceries in time. So when you're done your deliveries, you feel happy, you've talked to your neighbors, you know that you've checked in with them, you have to re-sanitize the containers that are going back to the pharmacy and back to Joey's Independent. Paper towel and our sanitizers. Do the inside and the outside of each of the containers. If you have multiple containers, just stack them all, and then when you take the whole group of containers out, re-sanitize the bottom before you bring it back into the grocery store. And for your protection as well, if you have a hatchback, do that. Do your doorknobs, and don't forget to do your steering wheel. And then once these have all been returned, back to the customer service desk at Joey's or back through the window at the pharmacy. If the pharmacy, by the way, is closed early that day, keep the bin until the next day and return it during their normal business hours. They do have extras, but it's nice to have all of the bins there as soon as possible. Let's see if there's anything I'm forgetting. Yes, at the end of the shift. Take your gloves, your soiled paper towel that you've wiped down your steering wheel with. Find your poo bag, your instant garbage bag. Tie it off and dispose of it in your normal routine garbage. And that's it. It's simple, but it's a wonderful service that we're providing here for our members of our community. If you follow all the steps, everybody will stay safe. Everybody will have their groceries. We can all do our part to keep our community safe.